Good morning, everybody. This is addzeros, and you are live with me trading. If you want to join me on the Skype for without the delay, email me, and I'm going to send you the meeting invite so you can join me on the Skype as well. Uh, so there wouldn't be any delay. It's free. There is no charges on it. Today's market gapping down. There are a lot of stocks which are moved down, and also the stocks which are moving up. So we are looking all together. The main focus today would be on FISV and the NEO. NEO was gapping down more than 4%. Now it is trying to recover. It went up all the way to the VWAP. There was a resistance on the pre-market that rejected and strongly came down. Still holding that the 50 moving average. So it really looks good at this point. We see which direction we need to trade, but we need to wait for the neo to take the direction. But at this point, it is gapping down, so bias towards the downside. But this neo, so it can be go anywhere. If you look at the FISV, FISV is also gapping down 4%, but if you look at it, it consolidating near to the VWAP, which is also the resistance around that area. So uh, at this point, despite it is gapping down, I'm not sure about the direction at this point. Whereas that if you look at the Twitter, on my other screen, I'm looking at the Twitter. Let me bring it on this screen. Twitter is really gapping down 14% and it's just keep coming down in the momentum. In the morning, there was no momentum. It's only the 50 cent. Now it is sharply moving down and the VWAP is the real resistance for the Twitter. So we will see all these stocks we are looking at. There are other stocks we are looking at as well. Uh, there's Dish, FSR, PLTR. A lot of stocks I'm looking at it, but these would be the focus one for today. So um, trading is risky. Trade. I'm not the financial advisor, so you can trade at your own risk. If you want to join us on Skype. We will share each other some ideas and then we can execute together. So 3 minutes to market open. FISV is breaking on the upside resistance, which is on 1835. Neo has rejected the resistance coming down now. Look at the topping tail on FISV. It touched all the way to the other resistance with only 50,000 shares. If you have any questions on the YouTube, guys, you can message on and then I will try to respond to you if you have any questions. 2 minutes to market open. All right, market opens. First move of the Neo. Neo is coming down. FISV is moving up. Twitter is tried to move up, rejected the VWAP, but is still too far from the VWAP. Cross is gapping down instead of gapping up. Nasdaq first move is up. SPY first move is down. I mean, Twitter looks really good to me with the 50 cent risk under 56. I missed that. It moves really sharply lower. Let's see if it's pulled back. We're gonna go short. I've not short it yet. It moves really fast. If it's pulled back retest, I'm gonna go short. Okay, that's good that we have not shorted. Look at that, how quickly moved back up. Over 1 million shares in bought back. Everyone short squeezed on the Twitter. Oh my goodness, $1 up now. Ooh, short squeezed on the Twitter. Let's look at the Neo. If Neo comes down now under 57.40, we're gonna go short. Could be, I don't know. It's just a squeeze because he's a it was the low of the pre-market, and that's why I never liked the low of the pre-market, and it was very extended from the VWAP, so I didn't want to go in that way. Similarly, if you look at the Neo, therefore the reason why I didn't trade Neo on the short side as well, because it's very close to the low of the day and not giving the right formation at this point. Okay, so Twitter is now coming down. Let's see what it does now. If it's come down now under 56.10, we're gonna go short. But wait for my signal to give you a signal. It's still not a clear formation. It's just moving up and down, not settled yet. So wait for my formation. Can you guys go and like on the YouTube as well, the streaming? So WDC has a very nice formation on the bull flag. Uh, Let me bring it here. We can go long over 74.10. We can go long over 74.10. Okay, no trade so far. Okay, look at the WDC. Oh shit, I missed it. Have you guys taken the WDCs to 74.10? I missed that. Yeah, I was looking something and I missed 74.10. Oh wow. Look at the Twitter and Neo. It's making just moving up. INTC is also moving up. Yeah. Right, let's wait for it. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't get into a FOMO. That's okay. Just market just open. Okay, so WDC is retesting it. Let's see if we make a nice flag now, we can go long. At this point is rejected. Is retesting it. Is really nasty candle all the way came down from the 74.70. Uh, all the under the moving averages, under the VWAP. So not really doing good. look at the candle, it's really nasty candle. Look at the Neo, man. Look at the Neo. How is Neo is moving. Wow. Yeah, look at this. I mean, it's just a trap. I think all the gap downs are moving up, and both spies also moving up. So we need to find a gap up. We need to find some strong trades. I'm waiting to see some nice patterns so we can go. Market is just moving straight up, both the candles. No formation at this point. I'm looking for a formation at this point. I don't see any consolidation formation. Market is just moving up, straight up. Let's keep an eye on the WDC. I think maybe we can find some consolidation here and we'll get some opportunity on WDC. Right now, it is uncertain. It is making a bear flag, a bullish candle, then bearish candle, and then consolidation. So WDC, but let's see if it's moved back up and give us a chance over 74.10. Maybe we can try to go long. Okay, let's go long here. I'm late, but I'm gonna chase a little bit here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna chase a little bit here on the on WDC with the $1 stop loss.
Order filled.
So I'm gonna take the with this 30-cent stop loss. I will take stop out or 10 73.70 if it's moved down. So far, WDC looks good, has a good momentum. Let's see, does it break the over the highs? It's really retesting 74 again, retesting 74 again. I think doing good. Retesting 74 again. Let's see, does it move up? 3 minutes to this candle, not really doing good. 3 minutes to finish 5 minutes. 73.90 again, retested 74, 74. Let's see, it's still holding 74, but underneath ask is still above the 74. This looks good to me. Okay, now it doesn't look good. Retesting at 73.70. That is our close to the stop loss. It's making lower lows, lower highs. Market is moving up, but WDC is not moving up. This is going to be a litmus test here. It has a VWAP support, and if it's break this, we're gonna step. I'm gonna take a loss here. If it's move back up, it has to move quickly up. It's not moving. 74. Closely looking at it, market is moving up. All two candles are moved up now. Let's see whether. Okay,
Order partially filled.
okay, I'm stopped out
Order filled.
on the WDC. Okay, so I'm now looking at the Twitter. Twitter is now coming down. I'm closely looking at it. If it's gonna break 56.50, let's see what it does consolidate here. If it's consolidate underneath of 56.80 and comes down, I will gonna go short. Let me check C. C, yeah, C looks good, but let's find the entry. Uh, let's see what it does under 72.20. If it's breaks 72.10, then we can go short. We can have a bear flag pattern. So now it's touching the VWAP. Okay, so watch now Twitter. Watch now on Twitter with the 50-cent stop loss. If it's gonna break 56.50, we're gonna go short. Market is moving up. That's true. I'm saying okay. So I think that's fine even. Right now it's rejecting the VWAP. Let's see what it does on the VWAP. Okay, I'm looking at the Twitter now. Nice bear flag consolidation. 2 minutes remaining in closing this 5-minute candle. I was expecting to consolidate under 56.80 range. Let's see what it does right now. If it's gonna break 56.50, I'm gonna go short. This is very important for the Twitter to decide the direction. Last 30 seconds of this 10 o'clock is rejected again. The top. Let's see what it does. Market is just moving up. Twitter has moved up 57.30. No trade. No volume. Let me check MVIS. I don't know. It's not weak. It's still way above the VWAP. It's consolidating or way over the VWAP. Unless it comes down and show us some weakness, this is still, we wouldn't say a weak. 1450, I don't know, because see, uh, it's still above the VWAP. And if you look at it after 850, it is just keep moving up, right? Unless it gives us the right pattern, we can move. Okay, look at the Twitter now again. Twitter is again rejected the top and it's consolidating the same range. If it's break 5650, we're gonna go short this time. We will see the formation now, but I'm looking at it good. If it's going to be a $1 stop loss on the Twitter, but it's still holding the VWAP and all the moving averages, so I'm not sure. I want now Twitter to consolidate before it's breaking down, because if it's just gonna break down, it's gonna be very risky trade. I want Twitter to consolidate at this price before I go short, because otherwise it's going to be a very risky trade. Okay, last 4 seconds. Very nice. 7 seconds. Okay, now if it's going to break 56.50, we're going to go short with the 20-cent stop loss. Look Twitter closely. Okay, that's nice. Good consolidation for 3 minutes. If it's going to break 56.50, I'm going to go short.
Order cancelled. Order partially filled. Order filled.
Okay, I am short Twitter with a 20-cent stop loss. My first target would be 56. My first target would be 56. Still has a lot of support. I think it's bouncing back. My first target would be 56. Bouncing back up, that's fine. Still, we have 2 minutes left on this 5 minute. Touching back, retesting the 56 level. Moving back up now. Making a smaller bear flag on a 1 minute, which is not an ideal situation, but that's fine. Okay, so is the bear flag which we are expecting, he retesting at the 56.60. Still over the 56.50 now. My first target would be 56. If this again comes back and retest it, then I'm going to reduce my size, because then it might be it doesn't want to come down. Okay, so it's retesting right now. Um, If it's gonna cross 5660, I'm gonna reduce it. Last 30 seconds of this 5-minute candle. Let's see what it does. Really expecting it to move down quickly now. Okay, retesting again. Another 15 seconds. Consolidating underneath. WDC start moving back up again. Okay, closely watch Twitter. Okay, that was I was not expecting. Look at this. That was I was thinking it's gonna do that. Uh, it's just spiked, still under the VWAP. Okay, that's not a good candle to finish. It's finished on the lower lows and higher highs candle. So if it's gonna go and break 65, I'm gonna reduce it now because it seems like it's over the resistance which we was hoping. It has to come down quickly now, or it's gonna squeeze us very badly again. Are you with me on the Twitter trade? Okay, so Meher and I both are in the Twitter trade. I don't like the Mavis. Mavis is still over the VWAP. Twitter is below the VWAP. That's why I went with the Twitter. But right now, I doesn't like the way it is doing. Uh, it's just moving and playing underneath. It can easily bounce back. It rejected once on the 5680. Uh, that's why I'm monitoring closely because look at the volume on this Twitter. A very nice support on the 5636. Couple of time it bounced back uh, close to our entry, uh, but I'm not comfortable taking that risk. I'm putting a hard stop order to reduce my size under 56 for 5660 because it's just not doing much. Okay, it bounced back up. Before I put my stop order, it bounced. So 2 minutes before this 5-minute candle ends, it's still consolidating underneath the 5 minutes, not breaking down. SPY is giving some red lights to red candles.
Order filled.
Okay, so Twitter is squeezing us again. If it's gonna break 57.10, I'm gonna go. Very nasty candle again. I'm looking at the FISV as well. Yeah, FISV, I'm looking for the bear flag. Let's see what it does on the 5-minute consolidation. Twitter is moving back down now, again rejected. I'm gonna add.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
I re-added my position, which I reduced it.
Order filled.
Let's see, does it break 56.50 now?
Order filled.
Or it's gonna squeeze one more time? Or it's gonna waste the time? Oh man, this Twitter is just annoying, not doing anything.
Order filled.
No, it's looking really bullish right now. It's just moving back up. It doesn't want to come down at this point. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Let me check the AAA. AAA. A looks good, but where is nothing here? Uh, the pattern here right now is all-time high. I don't know how we need to play here. So wait for consolidation. If it's break this bull flag over $38, maybe you can go long. Look at the Twitter, so annoying, man, so annoying. Okay, is squeezing us again on Twitter. Guys, I will be back in few minutes. Just hold. I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. And I will be. I am back. So Twitter looks good. Okay now. First target would be 56. Still have a lot of support here. Again, bought back here. Look at this. Every time it touch here, it's just moved back up. I think our price was really bad. Let's find something else. Look at the Twitter. Oh my goodness, so choppy. So I'm looking at the PLTR. PLTR is looking really nice at this point. Let's find an opportunity for the bull flag is making a bull flag over the previous day close. And so Twitter is looks really good now. If you have not joined, you can join now on the Twitter. I think the buyer has been gone now. Very nice multi-minute consolidation under 56.50, 56.40. You can add. It has to come underneath of 56.50. If you look at it, the size of the candle is coming down now. Let me check again the AAA. Them saying, see, Andre, AA looks good, but where you gonna go long? You can go only long if it's break 38 and with the 30-cent stop loss. But right now, it's just coming down and moving up. There is no clear formation. So last 2.5 minutes on this 5-minute candle. Uh, if you look at the 15 minutes candle, it's still really bullish. Um, 15 minutes doesn't look good for the breaking down for Twitter. Holy smoke, look at this. I was just talking to you that on a multi-time frame, it doesn't want to go down and immediately it's bounced back. I don't know what this Twitter is doing. I think I should take a loss and move out. I mean, this is really annoying now. It's just taking too much of my capital and energy and doesn't give me anything at this point. And this is typical Twitter. It's just consolidating and wasting time. Come on, man. Come on, Twitter. Okay, I'm gonna stop out now if it's gonna move back up again. Okay, I'm out. I'm out.
Order partially filled.
I'm out. It's
Order
a nasty
filled.
loss. I'm nasty loss. Let me. Okay, I'm looking at FISV right now. I'm gonna go short under 1860 with a 50-cent stop loss.
Order partially filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I'm short FISV. Look at the Twitter now again.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I'm really upset on the Twitter. Look at this Twitter, man. I have joined the FISV. FISV looks good. I'm looking for another leg down on FISV. I'm really looking for a one leg down with a break of 118. I'm just looking to see if it's break 118 to give us a 60 cents. It has a potential to go up to 117.42. Look at this support here. So I wanted to see if it's break this. Right now it's spending too much time on this smaller support, which is very close to the low of the day as well. This new 5 minute just started. I mean, it looks good, not really jumping around. Uh, but let's see. I think I don't like it because it's a support, a pre-market support we have drawn, and it's how many times is hold it? One, two, and three. Um, so it's really holding this. See here the way it jumped because it's support here. Also, 2 moving average. Someone dumped the share. It came down, broke the support now. Let's see that does it continue. This is the low of the day of FISP. This is the first green trade what I have right now. Both two trades are losing trade. I really want this a continuation. Can we just get a continuation? This is the low of the day. I'm gonna take the partial of 118 with the 60 cents partial. I really wanted to see that it's give us a good momentum down. Let me check that. Okay, so just moving back up again, retesting the previous close. Only it broke the low of the day by 3 cents, which is not really good. That's see, look at the bottoming tail. I'm gonna stop out. I don't want to take another loss. If it's move 50, I'm gonna stop out.
Order
I'm
partially
stopped
filled.
because the
Order
way it's
filled.
make the bottoming tail from the low of the day, it's just gonna squeeze everyone. Not a single luck today. All stocks are moving haywire. Let me check Exxon. Exxon, yeah, looks good. Let's see if it's break 58.10. Very away from the VWAP. Let's see the what EY Industry is doing. Neo, XPAV, LI, they all moving up. Look at the SPY candle. That's why everything is moving up now suddenly. Let me look at the other stocks. Look at the FISV, man.